Good morning, good morning.
Hola.
What? What did you say?
No sé.
Jimmy, I'm going to reduce points if you speak in Spanish, okay?
Only that in interview.
No, I can do it in the class too. Okay,
Hey
so
God, only that about.
English, English. All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the class. How are you? Hello, hello. How are you today?
Fine, teacher. What about you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. Guys, it's almost Friday.
Yes.
I know, I know. Listen to me, guys. Did you work on the platform?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And coach,
Mhm.
can you help me with problem?
Sure.
The last activity on the platform, I don't get it.
In which unit?
The last unit,
So do you mean the last exam or the reading text?
the reading test, is
Okay,
the last exercise.
okay. So in this, let's see, let me check if this is the one. Is this one?
Yeah.
Okay. It says that in these instructions match the words in the paragraph of the text. That means approximately the same as the words on the column. Okay. First of all, guys, reading comprehension. You have to read all of this paragraph. Okay, the first word is who. Okay, if you scroll down, let's see, satisfaction. Okay, you have to search satisfaction in this paragraph. And let's see, for example, as a high school student, I think I have a thorough understanding of what is going on. Most people would agree that alcohol can be dangerous and quite damaging directly or indirectly. The people who believe otherwise are either denying a non-fact or are extremely ignorant. In this case, what words do I have here? Damaging. According to the paragraph, I have damaging here. What could be a word that means the same as damaging? What do you think? Do you think that satisfaction has the same meaning as damaging? Not really, right? So completely, do you think that damaging and completely is the same? Not really, right? So in this case, the best option is harmful. Harmful has the same meaning of damaging. So that is what you have to do. You have to match these words with the other ones, trying to check which one has the same meaning. To understand the meaning of these words, you can read the paragraph, and when you find the words, you can see the meaning. For example, I have here dangerous. Okay, dangerous. What is dangerous? Which word has a similar meaning of dangerous? What do you
Risky.
think? Risky?
Satisfaction.
Risky. Remember, you have to search synonyms. That means the same meaning. So dangerous and risky, they are similar. So yes, we can match them. So that is what you have to do. In this case, guys, my recommendation is read the paragraph so you can understand the meaning of those words. Or basically, you can use a dictionary. For example, enjoyment. If you don't know what enjoyment is, go to the dictionary, learn what enjoyment is, and you have to search what of this word has the same meaning. Okay, that is what you have to do in this activity. Is that clear, Jimmy? What do you have to do?
Yeah, I get it.
Cool, excellent.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So everybody, if you have questions about the platform or about an activity, just let me know, please. Don't forget that when you have a reading exercise, always try to understand, try to read carefully so you can understand the full idea, okay? Now, welcome again, everybody. I'm happy to see you here. Let me check. I can see everybody with the camera on. Finally, that's great. Excellent, excellent. I can see everybody with the full names. Good job. Now, just a reminder, everybody, about attendance. Okay, attendance is important. When I check attendance yesterday, the attendance was much better. I could see a lot of people connected yesterday. However, remember guys that this is not only one day. This is something that you have to be careful every single day. All right. Basically, we are in the second week. Okay, so some of you have a very good percentage in the attendance, but some of you are a little bit low. Okay, if you want, I can share with you the percentage that you have right now. Do you want to see it?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Perfect.
please.
Okay. Here we go. If you are with 35, 35 is the percentage that everybody must have right now. So 35, 33, or 30, it's fine. The perfect is 35. But if you have less than 35, that means that you are not getting the full percentage. Can you see it? Yes, I cannot do it bigger, I guess. This is the big, yeah, noise. You won't be able to see the names. Okay. There you go. So some of you got 33. So far so good. 35 is the optimist right now. Okay. If you have less than 35, you have to be a little bit worried about it. Okay. So with 35 is because you have been in all the classes, you have been the 90 minutes, and that's great. If you have less than 35 is because maybe you missed one day or you didn't connect the full amount. There are some names that are in yellow, but it doesn't mean anything. Así que don't worry if you are in yellow, okay? So look, so far so good, guys. I can see a lot of people with the 35%. So that's excellent. Just be careful the ones with less than 35%. If you see, if you missed like some minutes, that is going to affect. Sometimes I have people that they connect 80 minutes. So you miss 10 minutes. I have some people that they connect 85 minutes. So you miss 5. So that is what is going to affect. Or sometimes there are people that only connect 60 minutes, so only 1 hour. So in the end, that affects. And if you see, guys, the minutes, it's something that Zoom generates. That is not me, and I cannot change it, okay? So if Zoom says 90 minutes, okay, you have 90. That's why when I when you ask for a permission, I totally understand. But the only things that I can do is to write the comment. But if you are not here in the class, in the end, you will get 0. Okay, I will give you an example, right? Let's see. Can you see what I'm sharing? Yes.
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 Okay, I'm not
Yes.
going to share the names, but for example, look at this person. This person wasn't here in the class. I don't know if you could see it, but how much is the percentage in the attendance? Look, is
0.
0. Okay, this person wasn't here in the class, didn't appear, so 0. There is another person over here. If I don't know if you can see it, but this person has a little yellow mark here. Can you see it? It's very
Yes.
small.
Yes.
That little mark means a comment. This person told me, teacher, I won't be able to be in the class because something. I wrote a comment. Look, there is my comment. I explained what the person told me. But even when I write the comment, how much is the percentage in the attendance that day? Is still 0. Okay, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. So I can leave the comment. That is all that I can do. I write the comment, this person cannot connect because this and this and this, but even though it's always 0. However, I think that it's better to get the comment than just anything. I have some people that weren't here, but they didn't say anything, so I didn't write a comment. That's why, guys, I always recommend, if you have an emergency, okay, enter to the class as a listener and tell me, teacher, I will be a listener because this and this and this. So I leave the comment. Okay, so if INSAFORP check the class and they say, okay, why this person didn't participate? Why this person didn't have the camera on? Why this person didn't talk? We can go to the attendance and see the comment. This person this day was connected, but it was a listener because, I don't know, she or he was at the hospital. Okay, because in the end, guys, attendance is something that is being evaluated by INSAFORP. Some people didn't continue in the program or they are not here anymore because of the attendance. Okay, so we have to be very careful with that. We are in the second week, so some of you guys cannot miss any class. At the contrary, you are not going to reach the percentage. Do you have any questions so far about the attendance? Yes, nope?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Excellent. Okay. Just keep in mind that, all right, that was a call to your conscious, all right, to be responsible. I know that sometimes you have emergencies and I totally understand. But as I mentioned before, even when you say something, I just will leave the message, the comment, but it will be always 0. Okay, be careful with that. Now, do you remember the topics that we studied yesterday?
Yes, adverb of frequency.
Thank you. Very good job. So the most common frequency adverbs are always, never, sometimes.
Almost never.
That's good. But also, guys, we studied different words yesterday. Do you remember them?
Yes.
Which ones?
Yes.
Once, twice,
Daily.
3 times.
3 times.
Very
Daily,
good.
weekly.
Correct.
Every.
Excellent.
Once a week.
Very good.
Daily, weekly.
Correct. Excellent. I can see you remember the vocabulary. That's great. Okay, so today we are going to continue reviewing that topic, but we are going to study something different. And this is the presentation. Can everybody see the presentation?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Excellent. Okay, guys, today is June 29th. We are about to finish this month. Oh my goodness. So before checking the new topic, let's have a quick review, okay? I have here some questions about how often you do an activity, okay? You have to pick one number and you have to answer the questions. But listen, I want you to try to use the phrases that we learned yesterday. So try to, instead of saying always, try to say like once a day or every single day. Instead of saying sometimes, we can say like 3 times a week, okay? Those are the phrases that I want you to use. Understood? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay, let me open up the boxes. Here we go. I need a volunteer. Who wants to be the first one?
Number 1.
Okay,
Marcela.
Marcela, thank you. Number 1. How often do you eat pizza?
I sometimes eat pizza.
Okay, but instead of sometimes, let's try to use the phrases that we learned yesterday.
I am thinking. I once a week eat a pizza.
Ah, okay. Now, that's a good one. If you remember, guys, if you use once a week, what is the position of that phrase in the sentence? At the beginning, in the middle, or at the end?
At
the
the
end.
end.
Ah, so in this case, we can say, I eat pizza
Once a week.
a week. That's the one. How about you guys? How often do you eat pizza?
Once a
I
month,
once a month.
pizza, twice a month, monthly.
Okay, give me the full sentence, okay? I eat pizza once a month, twice a month,
Monthly.
monthly, very good, or weekly, okay? Or, I eat pizza every month. I eat pizza every 2 weeks. So remember, we have different options, guys. We can use different vocabulary. Okay, Marcela, can you pick one of your classmates, please?
Okay. Rebecca Isabel.
Thank you. Rebecca, give me a number, please.
9.
9, okay. How often do you cry? Think about the sad movies.
Yes.
What do you think? Uh-huh.
I cry always.
Okay, but we cannot say always. Let's try to use another one.
I cry. I don't know what. No sé
Invent.
cómo. Okay.
Yeah.
I cry annually.
Annually. Okay, that's good. I cry annually. What does it mean, guys? How often does she cry? If she says annually, what does it mean?
One time.
Once a year.
Once a year.
A year.
So basically she never cries, right? Maybe only once a year. Very good. Okay, and you guys, how often do you cry?
Twice a week.
Twice a week, okay. Uh-huh. Every time that you watch a sad movie?
Every
I
2 months.
Every daily.
daily.
Daily, very good. Instead of saying every day, we can say daily. Pretty good. Rebecca, can you pick one of your classmates, please? Hello, Rebecca?
Yes, Leonel.
Okay, Lionel, can you give me a number?
Number 3.
3, okay. Look at this. How often do you clean the house?
I clean the house every weekend.
Every weekend, sounds good. And you guys?
In the house
In the
daily.
house daily.
Daily,
Daily,
every day.
Once a day.
daily, once a day. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Lionel, can you pick someone, please?
Marjorie.
Thank you. Marjorie, give me a number.
6.
6. Okay. How often do you go out with your friends?
I go with my friends monthly.
Monthly, sounds good.
Yes.
Very good. And you guys, how often?
Annually.
Annually, okay.
Only.
Monthly,
I go out with my friends once a week.
once a week, sounds good. So you see,
I go out twice a week.
twice a week. Sounds good,
Yes.
sounds good. Very good job. Marjorie, can you pick one of your classmates, please?
Emerson, I think.
Thank you. Okay, Emerson, give me a number.
Okay, number 11.
11, all right. How often do you eat chocolate?
I eat chocolate monthly.
Monthly.
Yeah, monthly.
Okay. And everybody, how about you?
Twice a week.
Chocolate bread.
3
Once a week.
times.
Sometimes.
A year.
Weekly. Do you like chocolate?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I love it.
It's
I love
delicious,
chocolate.
right? I love it too. I would like to eat chocolate every single day, but it's not healthy, right? So, okay, pretty good job. So look at this one, guys. We are talking about frequency activities, but we are not using the typical always, never, sometimes, usually. I mean, you can use them, yes, but we have more options. So the idea is to increase our vocabulary and to say something different, okay? To sound more pro and not like basic. Like someone from basic level says, I always eat chocolate. Yes, but you are not basic anymore. You can be a little bit more specific. I eat chocolate monthly. I eat chocolate twice a week. That sounds more specific. Nice job. And Emerson, pick someone.
Okay, Tanya.
Tanya, give me a number, please.
Okay, 4.
4, okay. How often do you take a shower? Let's be honest.
Daily. Daily.
Daily.
Daily.
Are you sure?
Twice a day.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
but
of course.
give me the full sentence.
Okay,
I take a shower
daily.
twice a day.
Okay, first Tanya, because I listen to people at the same time. Sorry. Okay, Tanya first, go ahead.
Okay. I take a shower daily.
Okay.
Twice a day.
Okay. So you see, in this case, she's using basically 2 phrases, daily, and then a little bit more specific, twice a day. Nice.
Okay.
Guys, and you?
Take a shower every day.
Every day,
Once a day.
once a
Twice a
day,
day.
twice
Shower
a day.
Twice a day.
Twice a
Okay, very good, very good. Before or after the class?
Before.
or
Before teacher.
I discover you guys. I got you. Okay, Tanya, pick the last one, please, because of the time.
Okay, Javier.
Javier, give me a number, please.
Number 7.
Okay. How often do you ride a bike?
Okay. To be honest, coach, in this moment, don't have a time to ride a bike, but I try to practice 3 times in a week.
3 times a week?
3 times a week, honestly.
Okay, sounds good. So that is something good, guys. If you see, imagine that in the exam, I ask you, how often do you ride a bike? And you are like, never. But instead of saying never, try to give me more details. Like, honestly, teacher, I don't have a bike. So I cannot ride a bike. However, I have a friend, he has a bike. So basically, I ride a bike once a year. Or I ride a bike every 3 months. That's what I need, okay? That you give me details and not only one word. If you say always, do you think is that a good answer? Is that enough?
No.
No. Imagine if I say never. Is that enough?
No.
No. All right. So we are going to continue and look at this. Nobody picked one of these numbers. Why? Volunteer, please, to pick one of these cards over here.
15.
15. Oh, look at this one. How often do you play with your pet?
I play with my pet every day, 4 times a day.
Nice.
Or more.
Or even more. That's great. What kind of pets do you have?
I don't know what is a rat. How we say rata?
Mouse?
Mouse.
A
But
mouse.
is yes, but is
I'm sorry, you are breaking up. Can you repeat?
it is short.
Is it white? Oh, I mean, it's a hamster?
No, it's a dog.
Sorry, I couldn't listen to you very well.
It's a dog.
It's a dog. And you guys, do you have a pet?
It's a dog, but it's short and fluffy.
Okay, got it. Very good. Everybody, do you have pets?
Yeah.
Yes.
How often do you play with them?
I
Every 2 days.
Daily.
Okay, daily. How often do they take a shower? Do you bathe them?
once a
Once a
week.
week.
Once a month.
Once a week, once a month? Cool. All right, so those are basically, guys, the phrases that we can use when we are talking frequency adverb. Please, if I ask you questions about how often, try to answer with those phrases. That is going to give you extra point. Understood?
Yes.
Yes? Easy or difficult?
Easy.
Easy.
That's the attitude. Very good job. Okay, so now let's talk about something different. We are going to see in our topic. And remember, guys, on Monday, we are going to have something special. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Very good. I hope so. I hope so. Tomorrow I will give you the details. So don't miss tomorrow's class. Okay, I have some questions for you. Everybody, pay attention. When is your birthday? Volunteer?
Yes.
In Bear.
November.
My birthday
Okay,
is
hold on, hold on. I
18.
listen a lot of people at the same time. Okay, I heard, I think that it was Vilma, I guess. Adriana, go ahead. When is your birthday?
My birthday is on September 14th.
On September 14th, almost Independence Day.
Exactly.
Almost, okay. Fernando, how about you?
My birthday is on July 22.
Oh, very good. It's almost your birthday. Guys, let's have a party on July 12th, you mean, right?
No, 22.
Oh, 22, okay. Who else? Who else? Volunteer? Give me a name.
Helen.
Helen, when is your birthday, Helen?
teacher.
Go ahead.
It's on September 16th.
Oh, we have another person from September. Okay, sounds good.
Yes.
Who else?
Me, teacher Emerson.
Okay, Emerson, go ahead.
My birthday is in October 15.
In October?
Yes, on October 15.
On October 15th, sounds good. Okay, the last one, volunteer.
Me, Rebecca.
Okay, Alba and then Rebecca. Alba, go ahead.
Okay.
On October 19th.
Oh, we have another person from October. That's great. And you, Rebecca?
My birthday is on August 15.
On August 15. Okay, sounds pretty good. Excellent, excellent. Okay, now let me ask you guys, what time do you wake up?
I wake up at 6 a.m.
At 6 a.m. Okay.
I wake up at 7 o'clock.
At 7 o'clock.
I wake up at 7 a.m.
7 a.m. Okay.
And I wake up at 9 a.m.
At 9? Okay. Almost before the class.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else? What time do you wake up?
I wake up at 8:30 a.m.
All right. Very good.
I wake up at 7 o'clock.
At 7 o'clock. All right. Pretty good. Interesting.
I wake up 6 a.m.
Okay. I can see some of you wake up early and some of you almost before the class. Interesting. Okay. Another question. Pay attention in the answers that you are providing, okay? When do we celebrate Mother's Day?
In May 10th.
On May
On May 10th. Okay, very good, very good. And tell me, guys, what do you do before the class?
I'm going to eat my lunch.
Okay. But listen, before. Before. What is before?
Take a shower.
Take the shower.
Sleep.
I prepare my lunch. I take my lunch.
Before the class?
Yes. Lunch.
Lunch
She
at
eats
9?
early.
Yeah.
At night is
Okay, all right.
Breakfast.
Maybe breakfast, but lunch, you think? So what do you eat before the class?
maybe yes.
Breakfast or lunch?
Breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay. What else? What else do you do before the class?
Clean the house.
The house.
Clean the house, okay.
I do the laundry.
All
Wash
right,
the
cool. Now,
Wash the dishes.
all right. What time does the class finish?
11.
At 11:30. What do you
At
do
11.
after the class?
After, what do you do?
I make lunch.
I prepare the lunch.
Okay. You
Wash the
prepare the
dishes.
lunch, wash the dishes,
I watch TV.
watch TV, work on the platform, right?
Yes.
Ah, very good. Now, if you see, guys, I ask you different questions. And in the answers, you were using different answers. For example, if I ask you, when is your birthday? You were using which preposition?
On.
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 It's
Okay.
on.
You say, my birthday is
Birthday.
on January 10th. Okay. So the preposition that you were using was on. When I ask you, hey, what time do you wake up? What do you say? You say, I wake up at 6. I wake up at 7. When I ask you about a specific day, what preposition do you use?
On.
Okay. And then, what was the question in the last picture? What was the question?
What do you
What do we do before the class?
Before, and then?
The class.
After. So, we are going to study today a very important topic related for those prepositions. And the topic is, pay attention here, everyone.
Grammar.
Today, we are going to check
Tense expressions.
time expressions.
Time expressions.
Exactly. That is what we are going to be talking about today. There are different time expressions. Actually, there are a lot, okay? Depending in the grammar tense that you are talking, the times expressions can be different. For example, if you are talking in present, you can use some time expressions. If you are talking in simple past, you can use another one. If you are talking in future, the time expressions are different. If you are talking in present perfect, you use different times expressions. So that is what we are going to learn today. But what is that? I need a volunteer for reading, please. What is the time
Marcela.
expressions? Go ahead.
Times expressions, we use times expressions to express when an action happened.
Thank you. Okay, what is the function, guys, of the time expressions?
Expressions time.
When an action
When the action happens.
Exactly.
When an action happens.
Exactly. They are going to tell me when. They are going to tell me the time when something happens. That's why, guys, the expressions or the time expressions will be different in each grammar tense. If I'm talking in future, we are going to use different time expressions. If we are talking in simple past, we are going to use another ones. So different times expressions. Today, we are going to study one of the most common ones. For example, in, on, at, early. Do you know what is the meaning for early?
Temprano.
Temprano.
Do you wake up early?
Yes.
Sometimes.
No.
Sometimes, right? Then we are going to study before, after. Be careful with these ones, okay? Sometimes we make mistakes with this, so be careful with before and after. We are going to study the meaning of until, around, and late, okay? So for example, do you go to bed early or do you go to bed late? What do you think?
I go to
Late.
bed
Late.
Late. Okay. Well, let's start. The first time expressions that we are going to use are these ones. We are going to talk about the first three: in, on, and at. Okay, let's see what is the difference between those prepositions. Let's start with at. Pay a lot of attention, guys, because we are going to have a practice about it. If I'm using at, look at the scenarios. At is for a specific time. Like when I ask you, hey, what time do you wake up? You said a specific time. I wake up at 7 o'clock, or I wake up at 9. What time does the class finish? Specific time at 11:30. Okay. Also, we are going to use at when. Look.
Holiday period.
Pay attention here. It is period. We are going to see a difference. Everyone seems happy at Christmas. If I'm saying at Christmas, am I talking about specifically only one day, or am I talking about all the Christmas season? What do you think?
All the Christmas season.
Exactly. You know that we celebrate Christmas like for 1 month, right? So if you say at Christmas, it's because you are talking about the full season. Is it clear? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
If I say, can I say, for example, at a Holy Week? What am I saying there? Am I talking about one specific day, or am I talking about a holiday period?
Holiday
Holiday period.
A holiday period. So those are some of the most common scenarios where I can use at. Understood? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, how about the next one? On. On, it's for what?
Days of the week.
Day of the week. Can I say in Monday?
No.
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 On
On Monday. When is the exam?
On Monday.
Monday.
On Monday. Okay, so if you are going to say a day of the week, we always use on. Okay. Also, guys, we are going to use on for a specific day. Okay. For example, when is your birthday? Is that a specific day? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So we say, on October 15th. When do we celebrate Mother's Day? On May 10th. So we are saying specific days. And now look at the contrast. We also use it for dates. What is the difference between at Christmas and on Christmas Day? What is the difference? What do you think?
The specific
time
date.
period.
Specific day.
Exactly. If you say at Christmas, we are talking about the season, the month. But if I say on Christmas Day, I'm talking about only one specific day. When do we celebrate Christmas here in our country?
24.
On
December
December 24th.
December 24.
Exactly. When we are talking about dates, for example, when do we celebrate Independence Day?
On September 15.
September 15, September.
Ah, so you have two options. Imagine we can say on September 15th, or you can say on Independence Day. So what am I saying here? If I say, guys, on Independence Day, we don't have classes. Do you understand when we are not going to have classes?
Yes.
Yes, because it's a specific day. If I say, guys, on Father's Day, we don't have classes. Do you know what day am I talking about?
Yes.
Yes.
So you see, if you are talking about specific day, you have to say on. If I'm talking about my birthday, can I say in my birthday, at my birthday, or on my birthday?
On
On.
my birthday.
That is a specific day. Can I say at, in, or on Halloween?
At Halloween.
At Halloween? Or on Halloween?
On Halloween.
On Halloween. How many days do we celebrate Halloween?
One day.
One day.
But if I want to talk about the season,
Is
At
at Halloween
October.
season, right? I'm talking about the full period. Is it clear the difference between at and on?
Yes, teacher.
Excellent. Okay, now let's continue with in. In is like the most popular. We use in for month. For example, when do we celebrate Independence Day? I don't want the full day. I just want the month. We say in
September.
September. So, guys, if you say only the month, not the day, only the month, we say in. When is your birthday? In December. In January. Okay? Clear?
Yes.
Also, guys, we can use it with years. For example, do you remember, guys, when the pandemic started?
In March.
But the year, give me the year.
2020.
Okay. In 2020?
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine if I ask you guys, when were you born? Which year?
1982.
Look, in 1980.
82.
Perfect. Look, I'm talking about years. In 1982. How about you guys? Who else?
In 2000.
In 2000.
In 2000.
In 2004.
In 2004. Wow, I feel so old. I just feel so old. So look, if we are talking about years, we use in, okay? Now, what else we are going to use in when we are talking about some seasons. When I say seasons, I'm talking about winter, summer. Do you remember the other seasons?
Autumn.
Autumn and spring. If I'm talking about seasons, we say in. When do we have vacations? In summer. Okay. When we are talking about time, but the period, for example, when will you take a shower? I'm going to take a shower in 20 minutes. I'm finishing my class in 1 hour. Okay. And if you want to say centuries, the name of those centuries, you say in. In the 15th century, in the 20th century. Got it? Is it clear? When do we use in these scenarios?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Yes. Cool. But look at this, guys, and be careful with this because this is one of the most common mistakes. When we are talking about part of the day, we will use in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but there is one exception. What is the exception?
At night.
At night.
At night.
At night. We cannot say in the night. How about midnight?
It's
At
At
midnight.
At
midnight.
midnight. How about noon?
At noon.
That's correct. Excellent. Now, what happens if I say, for example, Friday night? I'm talking about night. Can I say at Friday night?
No.
No,
On Friday.
because first, what do I have first?
Friday.
Friday. What is the preposition that I need for days of the week?
On.
Exactly.
On.
So I will say on Friday night. What happens if I say Monday morning? I'm talking about the morning. Can I say in Monday morning?
No.
No.
No, I will say
On.
on.
Monday morning.
Exactly. How about, guys, if I'm talking about the weekend? Can I say on the weekend, in the weekend, or at the weekend?
On the weekend.
Why?
On the weekend.
Why do you think that is on? Why?
Or at, because it's a period.
A specific time.
Now, pay attention here. Basically, guys, we can use both, okay? If we are talking about American English, we use on the weekend, okay? Because basically, it's a day in the week, right? We are talking about days. So that's why we say on. However, in the British English, we use at, because it's considered a specific time, right? So if you use on or at, both are correct. Got it? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
On the
teacher.
weekend, at the weekend, but never in. You cannot use in the weekend. Understood, everybody?
Yes.
yes.
Great. Is it clear, the prepositions at, in, and on? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. Karen, do you have a question?
Yes, teacher.
Mhm.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I was wondering, what is the preposition, the correct preposition when we are talking about at the end or in the end?
Oh, very good one. In that scenario, guys, basically what the grammar book says is that you will use at when you are talking about something specific. For example, at the end of the week. Is that something specific? Yes, because I'm talking
Yes.
about the end, but the end of the week. Or when you say, for example, at the end of the day, at the end of the movie. So it's a very specific time. You can use in when it is in general. For example, you can say, you know what, guys? I was studying French, I'm sorry, but it's very difficult. In the end, I didn't understand. Am I being specific? In the end of what?
No.
No, so that is not specific. That's why we say in the end, right? So, but in the end of what? That's why it's not specific. If you are talking about something specific, you can say at. I can see Emerson. Do you have a question?
Yes, I have a question with on, teacher.
Mm-hmm.
On, I never use with, for example, I wore, can I say at the war or in the war?
Okay. That preposition, guys, is more for places. Later, we are going to see prepositions for places. But in this case, it depends. If you are talking about work, right? So you can say, I am working at work or I am at work. But if you use in, it's because you are talking about that you are inside. That means inside of an office, maybe. So you can say, I am in my office. That is a difference. I am at work. That is a specific place. But if you say, I am in my office, it's because you are inside of something. But in my work, I am in my work. Actually, that is not so common to say it.
In my job.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
In my job.
Yeah, I mean, you can say it, guy, and people will understand what you mean. But the correct one is to say at work. I am at work or I am in my office. Okay?
Okay.
No worries. We are going to see that specifically when we studied prepositions of place. In this moment, it's because we are talking about time, okay? But no worries. We are going to see that too. Any questions so far, guys?
Yes.
Yes? Tell me, what is your question?
No, teacher.
No questions? Okay, ready for an exam?
Yes.
No.
Excellent. Come on. Let's have an exam.
Teacher, and when I say in the university or at university?
At university, because it's specific.
Place.
Yes. If you say I am in the university, you have to specify that you are inside. Like, for example, I am in my classroom, right? I am in the auditorium. But if you just want to say university, that's at university, because it's a specific place. Okay? No worries, guys. We are going to see the prepositions of place. Relax, relax. Okay, very fast. We are going to have this exercise, okay? I have here different sentences and you just have to choose what is the correct preposition. Listen, I want to everybody do this exercise, please. If I say the morning, what do you think is in the morning, on the morning, or at the morning?
In the morning.
Okay, if you think that is in, clicking in, and later answer all of these ones, then click in finish. You know what to do. Check your answers and you will see your score. Okay, right now appears 0 because I mean you have to answer all the questions. Then you have to take a screenshot and send it on WhatsApp's group. Okay, this exercise counts as participation in the class. All right, so everybody has to do the exercise. I'm going to send the link on WhatsApp's group and also here in Zoom. For this practice, you are going to have 5 minutes because later we need to speak. So everybody, I already sent it here on WhatsApp's group. Open up the link, please. I already sent it on Zoom too. Open the link and complete the exercise. You have exactly 5 minutes. Don't forget to add your full names when you send the screenshot. Okay? Go ahead. If you have a question, let me know. Imagine that this is an exam, so try to get a good score, everyone. Go ahead. If you have questions, just let me know, please. Read carefully. Read carefully. Don't forget to send a screenshot on WhatsApp's group and remember that you need to write your full name. All right. 4 minutes. Read carefully, guys. If you have a question, just let me know, please. Check your answers and take a screenshot And don't forget to add your full names. Okay, I can see some people already finished. Excellent. I can see very good scores. All right, all right. Excellent, very good. Don't forget to add your names, please. Very good. All right. Very good. I like the scores. Very good grades. I like it. Okay, everybody, I will give you 2 more minutes, okay? For the one who hasn't finished, 2 more minutes because we need to move on and check the next activity. If you have a bad score, I mean, you can do the exercise again after the class. So to continue practicing, okay? If you have a question, tell me, everyone. I like it. Very good scores. Easy or difficult? What do you think?
It was a little easy, a bit easy.
Excellent. Very good.
It was easy.
There are some expressions that are a little bit confusing. Specifically, right, if you say at the weekend, remember that at the weekend we have 2 options, right? You can say on or you can say at. But the game is, I mean, the exercise is set just for one answer. So no worries if you got mistaken on the weekend. You can say on or you can say at, it's all right. Is there any questions about their exercise, guys? Yes? No? Is it clear?
No. Yes.
Did you pass the exam?
Yes.
Very good. Excellent. All right. So if you haven't finished, everybody send it. Continue working on it. And if you haven't finished, I mean, you can send it at the end of the class. But I want to everybody, please do the practice, right? Now, we already checked those prepositions at, it, and on, but we have some other times expressions, and they are very common. The first that we are going to say is after, and then before and around. If I say after the class, pay a lot of attention here. The class is at 10, right? If I say, for example, if I'm talking about 9 a.m., 9 a.m. is before or after?
Before.
Exactly. This is before. If I say 12 p.m. is after or before?
After.
Exactly. This is after. These are some common words that people usually got confused. Remember, before, after. In the morning, which one do you have first? Which one do you have before? Lunch or breakfast?
Breakfast.
Breakfast is before. Which one do you have after? Dinner or lunch?
Dinner. Dinner.
Okay, dinner is after lunch. Okay, so is it clear the difference between before and after?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, imagine if I ask you guys, what do you do after lunch?
I help my daughter with her homework.
Very
Clean the
good.
house.
Wash the
Okay,
dishes.
excellent. And tell me, what do you do before you go to sleep?
I listen
Eat
to
my
music.
brush.
Brush my teeth.
Brush my
What else?
I pray.
teacher.
Uh-huh.
I have a question. Cuando vamos a hacer nuestro skincare, ¿cómo decimos?
I don't
Voy a hacer mi
understand.
skincare.
I don't understand Spanish. What do you mean?
How we say skincare? Make skincare? Or what?
It is correct. That one is good. Skincare.
Skincare. But it's okay when we say make
Yes.
skincare?
Totally correct.
Okay.
Yes. So imagine you can say, what do you do before going to sleep? I make my skin care. Okay? You can say that. Now, imagine, guys, another time expressions that we can use is around. Around is for something that it is not specific. For example, if I ask you, what time do you have dinner? You can say, I have dinner around 7 p.m., for example. That means it's not specific. It can be at 7, at 7:30, 20 to 8. So it's just around. The same example, guys. What time do you go to sleep? If you don't have a specific hour, what can you say?
Around 10.
Around 10 p.m.
Or 10 p.m.
10 o'clock.
Around 10 p.m., around 11 p.m. Okay? Is it clear, the time expressions?
Yes.
Yes? Cool. And remember, guys, we can use the different time expressions like early, late, around, before, in, at. So what we are going to do now is to speak. It's time to speak, everyone, and this is what we are going to do. Pay a lot of attention. When we are describing our daily routine, we can use the time expressions. But describing your daily routine is easy. I know that you know your daily routine by memory, right? But we are going to change it. In this moment, I want you guys to choose a profession or an occupation, the ones that you prefer, okay? And I want you to imagine that you are going to describe your typical day. I want you to use expressions, of course, and try to include the frequency adverbs. For example, imagine that instead of being a teacher, I will imagine that I am a singer. What do you think, guys? What is a typical day of a singer? Let's start since the very beginning. What time do you think that a singer will wake up?
Practice her songs.
Okay, what time? The first thing, you can say, okay, guys, hello, my name is Clarissa. I'm a singer. I wake up at what time? What do you think?
7
Okay.
a.m.
I wake up at 7
Maybe.
at 7 a.m. Let's try to include frequency. I wake up at 7 a.m. 3 times a week. It's an example, all right? And later, guys, I have my breakfast, okay? I don't have a specific time, so I can say, I have my breakfast. I don't have a specific time, so what is the expressions that I can use? around 8 or 9 a.m. Okay. Later, that's another expression. Later, what happens? What do you think? I'm a singer. What do I need to do?
Take a shower.
Like lyrics.
Later, I take a shower, of course, and I write the lyrics of my songs. Okay. I have a concert once a week, for example. I usually have concerts on Friday nights, and I go dancing on the weekend. So you see, I'm describing my daily routine. I'm using the time expressions. I'm using frequency adverbs, but it's not my typical daily routine. I'm imagining that I am a singer. Is it clear what you will do?
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Tell me, do you have a
Sure.
question?
Yes. How do you say ensayo?
Practice.
Practice. Okay.
Yes. So imagine that instead of a singer, you can pick another profession or another occupation. You can be a doctor, you can pretend that you are an engineer, or if you want to be an actor or an actress, or a soccer player, a president, I don't know, the ones that you prefer. Understood?
President is cool.
Okay, is that clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. I need a volunteer, please, to explain me the activity that you will do right now.
Me?
Go ahead.
teacher.
Okay.
Me.
Okay, go ahead, explain me.
And first, explain you the supuesta. How do you say supuestamente?
Supposedly.
Supposedly, the personality, the singers, and explain you the routines, this person.
Okay, can you pick another occupation or only singer? What do you think?
No, other occupation or other professions.
The ones that you prefer.
Other times, others expression times.
Exactly. Now everybody, try to give as many details as possible and pay attention to your classmates, because later I will ask you and I will say, okay, let's see, Fernando, what did your classmate say? Okay, teacher, Marvin is an actor and he says that he wakes up at ta 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 ta. Understood? So pay attention to your classmates. Okay, everybody, let's go to the breakup rooms. Please, I want to everybody enter. 0 Spanish, use the frequency adverbs, use the times expressions. Are you ready? Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, everybody, let me open up the groups and let's go to work.
Okay. Who is the first? I don't know. You. Okay, I think my name is Sarai. I am a liar. I wake up around 6 a.m. daily. And after I have my breakfast at 8 a.m., later I continue with my work. And sometimes I have my lunch around 1 p.m. and then continue with my work. And always I go to my house around 4 p.m. and then I watch TV for at 7 p.m. daily, and I don't know, only that I think.
Okay. Okay, in my case, I will be a teacher. Firstly, I wake up early around at 5 a.m. and then I have to work and at school. And after that, I have classes with my classmates, sorry, with my students. And then we talk about the topic. And after that, I have lunch around at 12 or afternoon. And that's all I think.
I play soccer. Not is my play soccer. No, not is my daily my really daily routine. Is I all day bending.
Okay, perfect. Tell me about Rebecca.
Okay, I am journalism. I wake up 4 a.m. for
Very
preparing.
early, Rebecca.
Yes, and I check the social media
It's very
because
nice.
yes, because I need to check the news, and then I take a shower around 6 a.m. and later I go to the work. I stay in my office around 7 a.m. In my office, I work in the camera, and
You can understand my occupation is a tourist guide or guide.
Tour guide.
Tour guide, okay.
Tour guide.
Okay, that's my occupation. I wake up at 6 a.m. and I take a shower, I prepare my breakfast, and then I usually to pick up my client in a specific place. I always prefer in park or a mall and to meet my client. And when my client is with me, he always said if he want to go to a park, if he want to go to the beach. So in my occupation, I took my client to the park and I showed them the place and describe the place. And if they want to go to the beach, I usually to take them to the Tunco Beach, etc., etc., etc. When I finish my routine, my work, I get home and I prepare my dinner. I watch a little TV, and I always go to sleep at 9 p.m. because in the next day I'm going to work again and wake up early. That's my routine, my daily routine.
interesting. I feel jealous with your journalist, for example.
Drawing. Drawing again.
Okay.
And then at 3 p.m. I sleep.
You take a nap.
Yes, around 5 p.m. Make my dinner.
Okay.
At 9 p.m. Go to the bed.
Okay.
It's all.
Okay, that's interesting. And I can remember that. What do you do, Mario?
I am an actor.
Okay. Could you repeat your routine, please?
Yeah. Okay. I start my day and wake up and around 6 or 7 a.m.
Okay.
And after that, maybe I take a shower, and then I make my breakfast or something
What hour?
and
Excuse me. What hour?
maybe at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. And after that, I go to the gym at 10.
What time do you practice?
Practice, maybe.
Time's up. Time's up. Let's go back to the main room. Interesting. How was the practice? Easy or difficult?
Easy.
Okay. Did your classmate use the correct time expressions?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Did your classmate
Think
use
so?
frequency adverbs?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Sometimes.
Did your classmate speak in Spanish?
So no.
Never.
Never.
Always.
Oh my goodness. Really? Listen to me,
only
guys.
that.
I was listening to some very interesting occupations, very nice routines. I love that. And there are some little details that we can always improve, especially when we are pronouncing some numbers. Look at these sentences and tell me if they are correct or not. What is the difference between this word and this one? What is the pronunciation of this word?
When
Liar.
Liar.
Okay, that is like it is liar. Okay, liar. But what is the meaning of liar?
The person
When you
that
say something
that
that is
Person who
not
say lies.
true.
This is a
Don't say the
person
truth.
who doesn't say the truth. And then what is the pronunciation of this word?
Lawyer.
Lawyer.
That sounds more
Lawyer.
like an O, right? Lawyer. And what is a lawyer?
The same. Sometimes somebody doesn't say the truth.
But the difference that they have a degree, right? This is the person that is going to help you when you have a legal problem, okay? So
Sometimes.
liar, lawyer. That is a difference. Be careful. Can I say around at 10?
No, around
No.
10.
If we say around, we don't say at. Remember that at is specific and around is not specific. So we cannot combine them. Or you say at or you say around, but don't mix them. Okay, I wake up at 4 a.m. Can I say that?
I am.
AM.
Can I say at 5 a.m.?
I am.
I am. So I am.
AM.
Ah, listen. And this is a common mistake. AM. Be careful, guys, because I mean, we are pre-intermediate. In this point, we shouldn't have that mistake. Okay. I wake up or I take breakfast at 9. At 9. Is that the correct pronunciation of that number?
At 9.
Ah, 9. I listen to some people saying 9. Where is the pronunciation of this one?
5.
5. And this one?
8.
Ah, so guys, please be careful because sometimes we say 9, 5, 8. I wake up at 8. At 8? At 8. Now, let's see if you paid attention to your classmates. Let's see. Gabriel. Hello, Gabriel.
Hello, teacher.
Tell me about your classmates. What was their occupation?
Okay, their occupation was dancer and singer.
All right, that's interesting. And Marvin Peña, tell me, what were the occupations of your classmates?
The occupation of the classmate is play in the NBA.
Okay. And what else?
The next, I don't remember. Two participation. I don't remember the other.
Only that one? Only remember one?
Yes.
Marvin, pay attention to your classmates. Okay, Monterosa, Leonel, tell me about your classmates. What were their occupations?
Psychologist and singer.
Okay, who was the psychologist, Karen or Fernando?
Fernando.
Oh, very interesting. Okay, I like that. Adriana Sandoval, tell me about your classmates. What were their occupations?
Okay, Javier is a professional player soccer.
Soccer player?
Soccer player, sorry. And Alba is an actress.
Is an actress.
Is an actress.
Ah, nice job. And you?
I am a tourist guy.
Okay, nice job. Okay, guys, because of the time, I cannot continue asking to all of you, but remember, we need to pay attention to our classmates. In some groups, I see some people even taking notes, and that is great because the purpose is not just speaking. The purpose is listen active, okay, or active listening, so you can understand what your classmate is saying. Understood? Yes?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Yes.
we don't have more time. Do you have any questions before leaving?
No.
No.
Okay, go and work on the platform, okay?
Okay.
Very good. Have a nice day, guys. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Goodbye,
See you.
goodbye. See you.
See you.